In the eastern portion of our state, modifieds rule, whether on the asphalt or on dirt. This season at Big Diamond Speedway, officials have added some variety to the racing program, a throwback to days gone by. Like tracks such as Grandview and Pencan, 358 modifieds are the headliners at Big Diamond. And for the past few years, their less expensive brethren, the Sportsmen, have been one of the support divisions at the 3/8 Mile Speedway. However, this season, the Sportsmen will be alternating with the 358 late models.
Oh, well, we wanted to change things up as far as our weekly divisions go. We've been modified sportsmen and road runners for many, many years. Saw the car count starting to dwindle a little bit in the sportsmen. Some other tracks picked them up as support divisions, so some drivers went to those other tracks. And the 358 late models really don't have anywhere that they run on a Friday evening, and people that have been coming here for a very long time remember them from the 1980s. They were a staple here at the track. The owner is a big fan of the late models, raced them at one point in his racing career before he became promoter and track owner. So we just thought it'd be a good fit. There's a lot of guys, again, that run Saturday evenings looking for a place to race, and we thought we'd give them that place to race. And I think we're going to have a good car count, probably in the low to mid 20s every week. And we did a test run last year. They got around the track really, really well. I think it's going to be some real exciting racing for the fans this season when the late models are here.
When they decided to ran late models, it excited our team. It gives us a place to run twice a week. We usually run Grandview regularly on a Saturday night, and like I said, when Diamond said they were going to do late models, it was right up our alley. I used to run modifieds here for years and loved racing here, so hopefully everything goes good with the late models.
At Big Diamond's season opener, one of the drivers in attendance was former Pro Stock driver Jason Smith, who is in his first full season in a late model.
You know, I never followed Diamond. A couple of guys I know are from the area, and they always would come here and watch. I didn't know what their card had. And when we stepped up into the 358, I just kind of paid more attention to the local tracks. And once they finally added it, I was excited that we had somewhere else to go to run. Surprised or not, I really don't. More excited than I was surprised. And until we pulled in today, never even saw this racetrack other than on YouTube. I have no seat time in this car, so it's all going to be really new for me.
The addition of the late models not only gives teams an option on Fridays, but may benefit the night's program as a whole, from sheer speed to their effect on the track surface.
Yeah, the drivers, they really enjoyed the show last fall, created a lot of excitement. We had a couple here on Test and Tune Day, and amazingly, and we posted this out there for people to see because we thought it was exciting, they actually were turning quicker times than our 358 modifieds by about 0.4 of a second. So they have some speed. They're really going to get around this place well, and the make of the bodies and the wideness of the tire, they're actually going to widen the track out and I think make for better racing for all the divisions by the end of the evening when the features go out. It's really going to help all the divisions as far as the quality of the feature events.
Although drivers have embraced running a limited schedule at Big Diamond, the question remains as to how it will be received by hardcore modified fans.
Modified fans, they also seem to be late model fans. For whatever reason, the race fans out there kind of split themselves up into open wheel fans or full-bodied fans. So the late models fit into the full-bodied stock car realm. And again, they were a staple here forever. We have a lot of long-time fans that have been coming here 20, 30 years, and they remember them, and they're going to be well received. And yeah, they run them at Grandview Speedway also, so those fans that go there and have modified late models, now they have another track where there's modified late models. So it's going to be a good mix. I think the fans will really enjoy it a lot.
Most of the fans are excited because I have a fan support when I used to run modifieds here, so there's people happy that I'm coming back to race here on Friday nights. So hopefully we keep them excited and show them what late model racing is all about.
However, is having a mixture of sportsmen and late models throughout a racing season a long-term plan of management at Big Diamond?
I would say the goal is that it's going to be as permanent could be. I think if it works out really well, splitting the two divisions, that being the late models and the sportsmen, giving them an equal amount of shows during the course of the season. If it's successful this year, I think it would be something that would continue for years and years to come, would be my guess.
Well, we're not done with the show. Coming up in the next segment, we go back to Williams Grove Speedway for more Friday night's highlights. Keep it here.
When a catastrophic injury or illness impacts your life, we're here to help you get it back. With our personalized treatment plans, dedicated team of specialists, the most inventive technologies, and a coordinated approach to recovery. This is more than just rehabilitation. This is a higher level of care.